Get $3 off every order at PlayAsia by using the code Censored.
Salutations, Mojo from Censored Gaming here. Persona 5, the latest installment in Atlus's hit RPG franchise, is quickly approaching its Western release date of April 4th, 2017. In the game, you and your band of vigilantes fight various dark forces with personas, manifestations of your psyche, while balancing school and social life. With its release not far away, the ESRB has at last revealed the title's rating summary, detailing what exactly earned the game its mature rating. It should be mentioned that previously, Censored Gaming contacted John Harden, Atlus's PR manager, and asked if any content would be censored. Harden said that there were no content edits within the game, outside of the scope of the usual text localization. So, as well as gaining insight into how the ESRB views certain content, we can now take a look at the summary and see the sort of things that the Western fans will be able to experience completely uncensored. One aspect detailed in the summary is the game's violence. Several cutscenes depict characters ripping off facial masks as blood sprays, and one scene has a character shooting another at close range, with the camera showing the victim's blood pouring out of their body and onto the floor. Also detailed are examples of sexuality. It mentions that some of the female characters and personas expose their breasts. It also mentions that a handful of monsters and personas have phallic-shaped heads, torsos, and appendages. One such example of a persona with a phallic design is Mara, the giant green penis-shaped monster that rides on a golden chariot. In addition to their appearance, certain personas' descriptions also make references to sexuality, such as the persona Succubus, whose description details that she visits sleeping men and women and has sex with them. There's also sexual references in the dialogue. One such example is when the game mentions that a political character forced women to sleep with him to move up in the ranks. A side quest discussing drug smuggling in the Mafia is also mentioned, and lastly, there's the game's strong language, and that various swear words, including fuck, are used in the dialogue. The Shin Megami Tensei franchise is no stranger to receiving mature ratings in the US. All versions of Persona 3 and 4, for example, also receive mature ratings for similar reasons of sexuality and violence. Persona 5 will release worldwide on April 4th this year on the PlayStation 3 and PlayStation 4 consoles. This has been Mojo, and I hope you have a spectacular night.